What up, family? What up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? What's crack-a-lacking? What's going on with you? How's everything going? Y'all know how we do. 313 live show is in full motherfucking physics. I always wanted to do that shit right there. Spin around at the chair and shit, you know. Some gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? Only real gangsters would recognize shit like that. Not them little bitches that want to be gangsters, you know. Bitch over in the UK want to be Italian and all that fuck shit. You fag. What's poppin', everybody? What's going on? How you guys doing? What's crackalization in? What up, Doe? What's up, Paul Forrest? Break Harp. What up, baby? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up, Chris Orr? Asada, what's up? How you doing? Yo. Everybody, how's it going in this motherfucker? What's up, Miss Dee Dee? How you doing? Are you still in the elite group, Miss Dee Dee? What's your name, Miss Dee Dee? I don't know. You know, I don't know if you over in the elite group. You know, I don't handle the elite group. Come on now, y'all know D Block handle the elite group. I have to go over there and check it out and see if you in there or not. But if you have not been active in the group, then you ain't in there. He puts you out. All right, I can tell you that. Anybody who don't be active, he puts you out. Shout out to D Block and this motherfucker. What up? How you guys feeling this evening? Everything good? Good to see. So, people, what did y'all think about that that interview with Malik Shakur, Malik wannabe Shakur and myself? What did you guys think about that? How did you guys like that? Yo, I have to check you out, Aisha Didi, and see if you still in there. Friend request me or inbox me on Facebook, and we'll go from there and see if you still in there. What's the word? Thunderbird, nigga, that's the word. Yeah, Chris, or he hung up. And you know, it wasn't even supposed to go down like that, right? It was not supposed to go down like that. The shit was you know, we was just having a little conversation to see if we can just, you know, kick it. See if we can, you know, fix the little situation at hand, to see if, you know, he can get some truth in the matter of everything. And, you know, he started out bullshitting. I don't like the way this microphone leaning and shit. Let's turn it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So hold up. There we go. This is what I want right here. So yeah, you know, he got to doing that old dumbass shit and shit of that nature. Why? I don't know. I have no idea, but hey, it is pretty much what it is. Now, technically, the conversation was basically just nigga, I knew that you wasn't Tupac's cousin. You know what I'm saying? He know he's not Tupac's cousin. Gab know he's not Tupac's cousin, because Gab has spoke to some of the homies of Tupac, and they said, nigga, we don't know this nigga Gab. Mopreme has even said, we don't know this nigga. This nigga is not our cousin. Never seen this dude before a day in our lives, right? So I just felt like, hey, the listening audience should know the truth, but you still got your dumbass motherfuckers out there that would clearly state that, that was Malik Shakur pushing Tupac in the wheelchair from the fucking courthouse. The motherfucker Malik Shakur even himself said that wasn't him. So personally, I don't understand what the fuck are you niggas doing. What are you watching? What are you listening? You need to clean your fucking glasses, clean your ears, and get your glasses checked, nigga. Because, you know, that was not that nigga. Then you got some goofball motherfucker go online and say, oh, watch this video. This is Malik Shakur at the The family reunion with Tupac and them, go to 717 of the video. Dumb motherfucker, get your eyes checked because that wasn't Malik Shakur. It wasn't him. And you know, when I call you dumb motherfucker, is, you know, because you are a dumb motherfucker, you know, to even just want to wrap your mind around some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you get another dumb motherfucker and say, well, Real claim he saw the autopsy photos of Tupac, but ain't produced shit. How can I produce something that I don't fucking own? It was not mine. It was shown to me. How in the fuck can I show you produce some shit that is not mine? You young dumb motherfucker. Get off my dick, bitch. And sell me them masters for $100, bitch. So now, a lot of these homosexual ass niggas, bitch made ass niggas, they be right here watching. They be watching. They not blocked. And they can speak up and they can say something. You know what I'm saying? They can say something. But they bitches. So they won't speak up. They don't want to do that live. They want to, you know, act like bitches and go behind the scenes and talk shit in the comment section, because this is what bitches are. And it is what it is. If you a bitch and you want to be a bitch, I'm comfortable with you being a bitch, because I'm going to call you out as being a bitch. Flat out. But yeah, let's get into this Malik shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to play a little bit of this shit, right? We're going to view this shit together. We're going to view it together. And I'm going to play a little bit of it right here. For those of you, we're going to listen to this shit together as a family. Let me plug up the audio. We're going to listen to this shit. Goddamn it, Gab, you better not copyright my shit, motherfucker, because I'm on that shit, nigga. And I won't in.
Last year, a character named Malik Shakur popped up on the YouTube community in an interview stating that he was Tupac's cousin and that more importantly, Tupac was alive. Being that Malik Shakur was from my hometown, Baltimore, Maryland, it only made sense for me to be the one to reach out to him to try to conduct an interview with him. After we did the interview, the bold and brash statements Malik made came under heavy scrutiny. So we decided to fact check what Malik was saying. We couldn't prove, nor could Malik, any of the statements that he said to be true. So in the idea of truth and honesty, we decided to yank the interviews we conducted with Malik. Even though the interview was doing good, and some of the videos had accumulated over 50,000 views apiece, we decided that truth and honesty was more important than viewership. In the search of truth, me and the homie Rel from 313 invited Malik Shakur back on the program to have a debate of sorts to find out what did he have to gain from lying. And once again, could he prove anything that he said? Well, this is how it went. Only Gab can do it like this.
All right, Malik, this is Gab from the Gab and Sam YouTube channel. Maryland State Law requires me to inform you that this conversation is being recorded. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building. Now, last year, some of y'all might remember I had a very, very controversial guest on my program who made some very outlandish and big statements claiming to be Tupac Shakur's family, but more importantly, that Tupac Shakur was still alive. And that video was like a fucking lightning rod of, you know what I mean, wave of thunder through the whole fucking YouTube community. And one of the biggest detractors of the video was my homeboy, Rel, from the 313. Well, today, for the first time, Malik Shakur is back since that interview. I eventually took his interview down because I couldn't disprove anything he said, but I couldn't prove anything he said. And once Rel told me the family had objections to some of the statements he made, I decided in my best interest for me and the Tupac Shakur community to take the interview down. But like I said, Malik is back. Malik, how you doing, man?
Fine.
And I have Rel, my man Rel from the 313 live show, part of my brotherhood movement. Rel, what up, fam?
What up, fam? How you doing? What's up, Malik? You sound a little dry over there, brother. Though you sound dry. Let's get the business. Let's take care of business. Go ahead, Gab. Shoot your questions, baby.
Okay. Now, Malik, one of the things was, you and Mo Preem relationship was getting kind of fucked up from the interview, and Rel has a relationship with Mo Preem. Where y'all want to start? I mean, I don't know where to start with this goddamn interview. For the first time, I'm kind of clueless. We'll start with Malik. Malik, we'll start with you and Mo Preem.
Okay, what about us?
Did you have any backlash from Mo Preem about the interview you did with me?
No. Somebody said they had contacted him. He's told me he didn't talk to nobody.
That's a lie, and I can prove it. I got phone records. Me and Mo Preem, we spoke, we text, and I got all them phone records with Mo Preem, and I can go pull them up. I got Sprint as my network carrier, and I knew that one day this was gonna happen. And I got paper. I got the proof with Mo Preem's own personal cell phone number, which is an iPhone. And he and I talked, we text. I showed you the messages, Gab, from Mo Preem. I got him. Mo Preem don't even know this dude. Mo Preem said, you never even heard of this dude, never seen this dude, don't even know who the fuck this dude is. And said that he was very pissed off with the statements that he made about Afeni Shakur being a snitch and working with the government to take down his father, and said all of that was untrue. None of it was true.
Wow. Malik, you still there?
Hey, welcome to...
Now the nigga Malik, he was dry than a motherfucker, y'all. Y'all heard that shit in his voice. Y'all heard that. The nigga was dry than a motherfucker. I mean, somebody said that I was over talking him. How was I over talking the nigga? Y'all heard the motherfucker was pausing and fucking stuttering and trying to find his fucking way. Through the interview, he was listening literally like, oh shit, what the fuck have I done? I done fucked around and done stepped into the fucking arena with a nigga who done his homework on my ass. Let's go back and listen to it. Come on, here we go.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Anything you got to say towards that?
No, I was there.
Okay, you
FBI
were there. Okay, you were there, but why would this man, whose father you claim that your father is his father's brother, which will make him your first cousin? Why would this man protect a woman who's no longer here and say that this woman didn't do any of those things? What does he have to gain from protecting this woman? She's not here. So why would he protect her and say that she didn't say it and didn't do any of that? I went and pulled the files on that case. There is no, and this is one thing that a lot of the audience have to understand. You just can't listen to a motherfucker say somebody's a snitch or somebody's a rat and run with that. You need to see black and white in proof, and there is no FBI file that has Afeni Shakur or even by her real name as a informant that informed and worked with the federal government to take down Matulu Shakur. So that was false. The document is there. And I'm quite sure if you are the nephew of Matulu Shakur, you should have those documents and have access to them. And when anybody does any type of deal with the federal government on a federal level or state level, their name is going to be in that black and white in documents for ratting over. I done went to too many drug trials with friends that I know, and I have seen the paperwork with the motherfucker who informed the snitch. So that name shit does not be blocked out. And her name was nowhere in there. It's working with the feds. So what you got next, brother? Come on. I done my homework on this.
When you are on a list, when you are on a list or a watch list, they're not going to put documentation in black and white.
Okay.
All of the organizations that were designed for black people, including the Black Panther Party or the Nation of Islam, the government considers those as terrorist organizations. So you're not going to find something saying, oh, well, they're cooperating. They're not cooperating. They're using what they can to annihilate you.
Brother, she did not cooperate with the feds. That would be in black and white if she was a snitch. If she was informed on anybody, it would be there in the paper. Look at Sammy the Bull, the biggest fucking rat in the mob. It is there that he cooperated with the fucking feds to put John Gotti away and put others away. It was not hidden. So come on, man. Look, the jig is up, brother. Just plain and simple, the jig is up. You're not Tupac's cousin. You're not related to the Shakur family. Your last name could be Shakur, possibly, but I doubt that too. But you're not a Shakur of the Tupac Shakur family. I dug a little bit more deeper into you. The guy that you did that interview with overseas, that white guy, you got that.
The jig is up, motherfucker. The jig is up. The jig is up, motherfucker. We know that you're not Tupac's cousin. You're not Tupac's cousin. So why are you lying? The jig is up, motherfucker. The jig is up. Now, somebody just asked, I want to say that was Asada asked, but his last name is Shakur, though. Do you know how many motherfuckers are running around here with the last name Shakur and is not Tupac's cousin, is not related to Tupac, is not blood related to Tupac? Too many. There's too many Shakurs out here. So we just can't, every motherfucker to say his or her last name is Shakur is related to Tupac. We can't say that because it's not true. Let's listen on a little bit more.
That motherfucker in trouble because he didn't even do his homework to find out was any of that shit true you was spewing on his show about Tupac, Afeni, and the rest of them, and he lost his job behind that shit. And if you go back, he's no longer on the radio station because he did not check any of this shit out. And that's what's wrong with a lot of the Tupac.
What guy was he?
Hold on. That's what's wrong with a lot of the Tupac community motherfuckers who do a lot of shit. A lot of them don't do their homework and check the person out who claims that they're Tupac's cousin. You know which guy he is. I can pull up his motherfucking name. The white guy you did that show with. You know you did the show. You did a show overseas with him, bro. So come on, let's not try to play the dumb role.
I didn't do no show overseas with nobody.
Yes, you did. You did a phone call in. It's out there. It's on the fucking web. It's out there.
Hey, bro, you sure the guy was overseas? Was it somebody? Was it somebody locally?
No. He wasn't overseas. He's a white guy. He was an interview radio show. White guy. My bad. Interview radio guy. White guy. He wasn't overseas. Right. My bad. That was somebody else.
That's the interview I saw. You know, man, everybody was telling me to take the interview with him because he's from Baltimore and I'm from Baltimore, and that's how. That's the interview. He said, "Dude don't got a job no more, huh?"
Yeah, that dude got in trouble behind that bullshit you put out because he didn't check his facts, man. Come on. You know, you can't, bro. You're going to do this shit and you're going to lie about this shit. At least go do your research and do your homework on this shit. So when you're lying to these people, the shit can make a lot more sense, man. I'm not here to chop you down in any way.
Now, I gave the nigga a free piece of advice. Advice for free. Nigga, if you gonna get on here and lie, do your homework so when you're lying, nigga, the shit is gonna, make sense when you talking about this Tupac shit. And he didn't do his homework because he was lying. He was lying tough. Major tough. He ain't done lying. The motherfucker ain't done lying. Listen to what he had to say.
From not doing his homework, the guy lost his job from wiretapping laws. You have to notify a person reporting on.
God damn it, Gab, you got too many motherfucking commercials running on this motherfucking shit, Gab. What the fuck, goddamn?
What makes sense?
Treat your symptoms with therapies
or heal your disc. Treat your symptoms with injections or
Gab
heal
got all
your
these
disc.
goddamn commercials running. Gab got all these motherfucking commercials running on this shit. Quit that shit, Gab. You don't be commercialing this shit like this every minute. What the hell, Gab? What's wrong with you, nigga?
Hold on, bro.
Before you
Let's
broadcast.
get it straight, bro.
But that was dealing with you. That was dealing with you.
Bro, let's
That
see
was
what he got
dealing
to
with
say.
you. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No,
This
he
is
wasn't
bullshit.
dealing with me. I didn't know the guy was recording that conversation.
Malik, you was answering the man's questions. What the fuck, man? The man is giving you interviews. You think he's just sitting there talking to you, asking you questions about Tupac and other bullshit? Come on, Malik. That man didn't lose his job. But why did it happen? He lost his job because of all that bullshit that you forced on that show, and the Shakur family reached out to the people to let them know it was bogus. Malik. You listen, bro. Let me ask you a question.
So the
I got
family reached out to
a little bit of homework on you too, Malik. Malik, why were you locked up in a mental institution? Would you mind explaining that to the people?
Now, Malik was locked up in a mental institution, and this was true. The nigga, I didn't know this. I had no way of knowing this unless I did my homework on him, right? Now, he had a conversation with someone that's cool with me and Gab. And this guy is a straight up and down guy. He ain't got no reason to lie. The dude said he was listening to this shit, and Malik said that he wasn't in a mental institution. He said he was screaming and hollering at the phone like, yo, this nigga lying. He told me he was in a mental institution. He told him that. But listen, go ahead and listen. Finish listening.
Would you explain that?
I was locked up in a mental institution.
Yes, you were in a mental institution before, Malik. Would you explain why?
I don't have no recollection of being in a mental institution.
Oh, my motherfucking gosh. You know what, bro? You one of these, you're a pathological liar. You gotta cover your shit. You gotta say, oh, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. You remind me of a motherfucker named R.J. Bond that just lie, and then when your lies come back to hit you, then you say, oh, I didn't say this, or oh, I didn't do that, or oh, this is not true, this isn't happening. Come on, bro. You're not, McCrean don't even fucking know you. The sister don't know you. I've talked to people in the family that don't know you, bro. You are not a part of the fucking Tupac Shakur family. So why are you lying? What do you got to gain out of this to lie? You're not ain't nobody booking you to pay you to do interviews. So if you think you're gonna get paid, that's not gonna happen.
Malik, are you too
When
much, brother?
was I in a mental institution?
Malik, you and I both know you're in a mental institution, all right? I'm not at home to pull up every goddamn thing because I'm out and about. I done my homework on you, but when you did this show with Gab, and I was letting Gab know that you was full of shit and you was going to hurt him, but like I said, it's a lot of dumb young motherfuckers who love this Tupac shit and don't give a fuck about the truth because the lie is much more entertaining than the truth, that they were happy to hear you speak because they love to hear the lies. You were entertaining the Tupac community. But me, I am not a young dummy. I'm a smart, intelligent black man, and I'm old enough to know I'm around Tupac's age, so I know that a lot of shit that you was spitting out here is bullshit. A lot of Tupac's homies even know that the shit you was putting out is bullshit.
Got this nigga on the ropes. I got him on the ropes. This like a Mike Tyson fight right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm finna knock his ass out and KO him. He can't handle that shit, y'all. He can't handle this shit. He can't handle this shit. I'm sorry, but this nigga can't handle this shit. This shit is too harsh for this nigga, y'all. It is too fucking harsh. He's too harsh. Extreme kind of guy. You was dying laughing last night watching this shit. Cause the shit was real. The shit was real. He already knocked out 7 Mile. Rook, you know it, baby. Detroit in this motherfucker. Detroit. We don't play that. Listen, y'all. Listen to this fuckery.
So Tupac is dead or is he alive?
Motherfucker, Tupac is dead, and I've seen more than one fucking autopsy photo to back that Tupac is dead. And I can see you motherfuckers running around, oh, there's nobody to be convicted of a crime. Do you motherfuckers think the motherfucking police, homicide detective is that dumb to say, okay, well, we didn't see a body, but we're gonna say Tupac is dead, and we're gonna start trying to convict somebody of his death? Wake the fuck up. What type of fucking fairy tale world do you motherfuckers live in?
Hey, Malik, I gotta ask you, bro. Are you Tupac's cousin, yes or no?
Yes, I am.
In his mind, he's Tupac's cousin. That nigga's not blood related to Tupac Shakur or the Shakur family. Every motherfucker that run around with the last name Shakur or change their last name to Shakur is not a member of the Tupac Shakur family.
Oh, Malik, you been awful quiet, man. Tell Real how you related to Tupac.
Mopreme Shakur is.
But now, do you guys see how long it take him to answer a question? How he paused? Do you hear the pause in this going on? The pause, the pause, the pause, the pause, the pause, the pausing. Let's talk about this autopsy photo shit, y'all. Let's talk about this shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers, where this autopsy photo at, Real? Where these photos at? Goddammit, where they at? I can't show you something that was shown to me that I don't have. I don't have possession of them. I don't own them. An old acquaintance that I no longer fucks with, and you read between the lines when I tell you the story. This old acquaintance that I used to fuck with has some files that he shouldn't have in his possession that belongs to a former deceased LA homicide officer, detective, who is deceased now, who's no longer with us. And this old acquaintance has all this information. And this old acquaintance, if the LAPD even knew that he had these files or could prove that he has these files, they will be raiding his fucking house as we speak, taking those fucking files out. Now, if you guys go back a couple shows back, I don't know which show it was, when Reggie Wright Jr. made a phone call on the 313 Live show to his father, Reginald Wright Sr. He asked his father, yo, Pop. He didn't call him Pop. He said, hey, Reg, how you doing? Called him by his name and said, did you see the autopsy photos that they brought in of Tupac? Reggie Wright Sr. said, no, I didn't go in and look at them, but I know the people who saw them and they do exist. And he was like, do you know who it was? He's like, yeah, I can make a phone call and I can get the guys who saw the photos. Okay, so let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. Okay, let's get out of YouTube fairy tale world and let's get into the reality, real world shit, right? When you die from a homicide, I don't give a fuck if your mama and daddy rush your body to the morgue to get ready to have you cremated. That body is going to be autopsied and have an autopsy so it can remove the bullets out of that body that they were not able to get out through surgery because they need those bullets for ballistic testing. Okay. When you get to that morgue, they're going to take anywhere from 10 to 30 pictures of a body because you got the ME's office going to have a set of those photos and you're going to have the homicide officers who's working that case have access to those photos. So the photos are there. So you listen to motherfuckers say, oh, these photos don't exist. Oh, where these photos at? Oh, you're a liar and this and that. Eat a dick, bitch. The photos are there. Just your dumb, goofy ass, weak ass YouTube channel was not lucky enough to even see them or to be in the fold to see the pictures. They are there, people. They are called evidence. For those of you who don't know what the word evidence mean, go to Google because we got a lot of Google babies here and type in the word evidence and type in evidence meaning. And it'll tell you what evidence mean. The pictures are there, ignorant motherfuckers. Now let's get back to this fucking interview and listen.
Matula's son. Matula is my father's brother.
Mm-hmm.
We were all Black Panthers in the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me ask you this question. Since you're a Tupac cousin, produce one picture with you and Tupac. Produce one picture with you and Mopreme. Produce one picture with you and Matula. Produce one picture with you and anybody that's noticeable in that family. You can't do it. There isn't one because you're not related. This family, they're a tight-knit family, and they have pictures with each other. Produce one picture with you and this family, and nigga, I'll open my checkbook and wire you $1,000 right now. You can do it.
That nigga is broke. For the record, he's broke and he need $1,000. He was just asking another nigga that we know to loan him $50. That dude, this the straight up and down dude that I told you about, this cool with me and Gab, he asked that nigga to borrow $50. So if he had proof, he took that $1,000.
And we on live right now. No, you don't need my money. I'm telling you, I will give you $1,000 right now if you can produce one picture. I want to buy one picture. I want you to sell me a picture for $1,000. With you and anybody in the Shakur family that we all know. Produce just one picture and I'll give you $1,000. I'll send the money to Gab. And Gab will have $1,000.
That's a pretty bold thing, Malik. Come on now. Because when Rel hit me up and said, Gab, man, he ain't who he say he is. I had to take this shit down, bro. I mean, that's what it is. We deal with the truth, and the whole world wanted me to interview you once they seen that video you did with the white dude he talking about. But, bro, you know, the chickens have come home to roost. You gotta come with it, man.
Nigga, right now, I'm across the street from a Western Union. Right now, nigga, I can go over here with my credit card right now to this Western Union and send $1,000 to Gab right now to give to you. Send me one picture right now, and I'll send you $1,000 with you and Mopreme or Set's husband or Set's sons or anybody in the Cox family. I'll send you $1,000. You send me one picture. One picture.
Do you have any pictures, Malik?
Nope.
I don't have any pictures.
Because he not related to the fucking, you ain't related to the fucking Shakurs, bro. You said you got video? You got video. Did you just say you got video?
No, I said I don't have any baby pictures. They didn't have video like they got now.
Okay. But here's the thing, man.
Why you want to have one picture, though, Malik? Come on now. Not one picture? I
don't have any pictures. I'm sure they have pictures.
My fucking I got cousins that I don't even fuck with, and they got pictures with me. I got pictures with them, and I don't even fuck with them. I got homeboys I ain't even fucked with from the streets in over 15 years.
Hi, I'm Kong, and I have...
God damn, Gab, what's up with all these motherfucking commercials, man? I counted fucking 5 goddamn commercials, man. What the fuck is going on? Now listen, y'all, that nigga, he shook. The nigga shook. The nigga is shook. This nigga is shook, y'all. I don't know what more to say. He shook. He shook. The jig is up. Oh, the jig is up.
We take a picture together with each other, so you tell me there's not one picture floating around with you and nobody in that family, and you are a family member. How is it that anybody else can go to the jail and visit Matula Shakur and take pictures with Matula Shakur, and you don't have one picture with Matula Shakur?
I'm not on the visitors list to visit Matula.
Mm-hmm. Well, why are your father? Show me a picture of you and your father, and show me.
Anybody want to call in and address this shit? The phone number is 313-355-2479. Once again, 313-355-2479. That is the fucking phone number to anybody who want to call in and talk about this shit. Call in right now, 313-355-2479. Thank you very much, Greg. You know I had to get him, and I got him. 313 style, baby.
Show me a picture with you and your father and Matula. Now, come on, goddammit. That's simple. You ain't even got to be with nobody else. Just show me a picture of you with your father and a picture of your father and Malik Shakur together, and I'll shut the fuck up. Hello? We all not gonna talk at once, are we? Come on, man. And I know this your show, Gab, but you know I'm not trying to badger this man. I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's his real picture,
this was my
Oliver.
show. The questions I would be asking this motherfucker because this nigga is lying.
Right. No, I'm letting y'all talk. I didn't talk to Malik. We did several part interview. This is for you, man.
Okay.
And this is for him to defend his truth.
Unknown caller.
Caller calling in. Somebody said, "Fuck it, I can't hear no more of this bullshit. Let's get the caller calling in."
Diego.
What up, caller? How you doing? You calling the 313 Live Show? What's your name and where you from?
What's up, man? This is Diego from the 313 Family Elite.
What's up, Diego? How you doing, brother? Hold on, we gotta.
Doing all right.
Hold on 1 second. Don't you hang up. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hello.
Call from.
What's up, caller? Where you from? Where you calling from? And what's your name? Hello. That might be that gay bitch named Alex Leonhurst calling in because he want to hear my voice. Hello.
Yes, sir.
What up, Diego? How you doing, my brother? You good?
Doing good, man. Pushing that 9 to 5. You know how it is.
Get that.
Or, nah, you don't. Like, you work for yourself. I forgot.
Get that money, baby. Get that motherfucking money, baby. What's going on with you?
That's right, man. I was just listening to that little interview that y'all did, and you demolished his ass. You intellectually mind-fucked him. He didn't have no answers for you because that's all he has is time on his hand to make up stories and shit to make himself feel relevant. And I think it's pathetic. That shit is weak.
You know what? I was trying to be nice to him. The whole thing of it all is he was gonna call, we was gonna do the interview, and I was gonna be nice to him. I told Gab, long as the nigga was truthful and 100, I was gonna be cool. But this nigga started on some old fuckery shit. So I'm like, nah, nigga, we ain't even finna do this. I can't have this. Let me go on and get in here and touch him up a little bit. And that's all I did.
Right? Yeah, man. I mean, but you presented the truth. You know what I mean? And the truth's aggressive sometimes. And he didn't have the truth. That's why he got pushed back. You know what I mean? Because, like, when you speak it in truth, then you shouldn't be afraid of shit when you get confronted about what the fuck you're claiming. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But that motherfucker folded up. He folded up, man, and it's just, I mean, I think it's just sad and pathetic, man, that we got grown-ass men out there making up stories and shit.
Oh, well, you know what,
causing this ruckus.
Hey, man, everybody want their 15 minutes of fame, and that's all it is. And honestly, we gave this nigga more than 15 minutes of fame. And no one should even, after that right there, no one should even be talking about this nigga. Nobody should be even visiting this nigga. Nothing on his page. If anything, nigga should be calling this motherfucker the fraud of the fraud of the century in the Tupac community. That's just how I personally see it, because the nigga's a fucking fraud.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I'm eye to eye with you on that. I mean, that's just, I just like the way you demolished his ass. You know what I mean? You broke his ass down like a cheap ass toy from Kmart. You know what I mean?
Man, but I wasn't trying to, man. I was just trying to be cool with the dude, man. You know.
No, I mean, I felt you, man, because you were aggressive, bro, and I love you for that, man. And I did see that you were trying to give him a little bit of grace, but he fucked himself. He buried himself.
No doubt. No doubt. How do we call in? You call in 313-355-2479. The phone number is right there in the box. 313-355-2479. That is the number. You call in, and you're going to be on the show. 313-355-2479. Call in as we speak right now, and you're going to be on the show. Let's talk until someone else call in. We're going to go back and we're going to listen to...
You know what I mean? So,
listen.
Okay, well, thank you. Let me have it. Okay, thank you. Let me have the phone. Then now that you said that Tupac hated guns, Tupac didn't even like guns. That's what you said. Tupac didn't even own guns. Well, why would Tupac have a CPL, a gun license, out of I believe it was fucking California if he didn't like guns? Why would Tupac get all this video footage with Tupac at the gun range shooting guns? Why did Tupac have 2 guns on him the night he was shot at Quad Studios if he didn't like guns? You said that out of your own mouth, right or wrong?
Unknown caller.
I guess an unknown caller. The other caller said, I don't want to hear that shit no more, that shit. What's up, caller? 313 Live Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yo, it's Manny, man.
This who?
Manny.
What up, Manny? How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man.
Oh, what's your take on this Malik Shakur bullshit, man?
Man, all the pros need to cut it out, because, you know, we got real Tupac writers out here, like me.
Mm-hmm.
We're not having and stuff. Trying to make money off not only Tupac name, but the Shakur name. That's the way I feel about it.
Exactly. That's what he's doing. That's exactly.
They did too much for black people to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody believes that, then they're just retarded.
Nobody believes that shit anymore. I can guarantee you that. No one believes it. And it's a done deal. This is all I got to say about it. It's a done deal, and nobody believes it. Especially in the family.
I just wanted to call in, man, and give you a big salute, man, because you know, you be exposing people, man. And people might not like you, but I respect OGs, man, and you the OG.
Hey, man, I don't give a fuck who don't like me. They can eat a fat dick and suck my dick, and they can bring their mama to suck my dick after they get through sucking me. So, you know what? Obviously, they like me. They fans because guess what? They watch me. They tune in to hear what I got to say. So, me personally, if I don't like a motherfucker, I don't even click on your shit and watch your shit. So, you know, I'm not going to give you that watch because I don't fucking like you. So, why would I watch your shit? So fuck you. That's how I look at it. So these motherfuckers, they love me. They undercover fans because they watch my shit.
Yeah, you know.
You know. But
thank you.
But thanks for calling in, brother, and I appreciate you.
Much love.
Much love, family. Anybody else want to call in? The phone number is 313-355-2479. You can call in right now. Let's get it cracking. Let's do a couple more calls. 313-355-2479. What's up, Ms. APF07? How you doing? You should call in. What up, Cal? How you doing, brother? You good? Good. L.A. Sneak Brown in this motherfucker. Me try to call. Oh, somebody's calling. It's like some overseas shit. Okay.
Call from
Igor.
What's up? Where you calling from and who is this?
This is Igor.
What's up, Igor?
Hello?
How you doing?
How are you, my friend?
I'm great.
Hello?
Where you calling from?
Russia, man.
You're from Russia?
That guy?
Yes.
That's fake. That's no Tupac. That's not no Tupac family member, my friend.
I know that.
That motherfucker bullshit.
He's bullshitting.
Hello?
I'm hear you.
Can you hear me, comrade?
I hear you.
Yeah, that motherfucker bullshit, man. You put the guy cause he's full of shit, man. He's full. He sounds like a fucking homosexual. There's something wrong with that retard. He's retarded place, man.
Oh yeah, he's crazy than a motherfucker for real. He's
yes, man.
Clown. Yes.
Yes, but me support you, my friend. Me support you, comrade Reggie, the guy, Gab and Sam. All of you guys, man. Keep pushing, man.
No problem.
All the way, I'm saying, Russia, man.
Thank you, Russia. Thank you for calling in. Peace and love.
Okay, bro. Okay, this shit eats my money. I call later. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Wow, they come in from Russia. They call in from Russia. Now we got love over in this motherfucker. They call from Russia. They call in from Russia, ladies and gentlemen, and that was a fucking Russian number. So hey, salute. Hey, that's caller of the night for real. Tosh Bear. Yes. Oh, D Block in this motherfucker. You know, D Block moving silence when he in this motherfucker. That nigga is like a motherfucking how can you say it? He's like one of those motherfucking Navy SEAL motherfuckers that move real slick on your ass. Don't even know he in this motherfucker. I honestly don't believe that was the real JMX. I don't believe that was him. He would use his real shit. He's his ego is that big. He would want you to really know that was him. So that was not JMX. I honestly don't believe that. For real. Hey, you know what? Mopreem has probably heard it. You know, like I say, I'm not gonna be the groupie motherfucker that's gonna be calling Mopreem. Oh, Mopreem, did you hear this shit? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. You know, hold on, another caller calling in.
Call from Malik.
What up, caller? How you doing and where you calling from?
This is Malik. What's up, real?
What up, Monique? Man, cut your shit down. I can hear you. I can hear you. Cut your shit down.
Hello, babe.
Oh, the love is real, y'all. The love is real.
Hello.
How you doing, Monique? What's going on?
I'm good, babe. You know what? You just be busting all these fools out. It's so a shame. I'm sitting up here laughing, and you know I'm from Cali, West Side all day. But it's like, why don't they just leave this man's legacy alone? Leave him alone.
They don't.
It's ridiculous.
It's too much like right. They don't want to do that. They don't want.
Everybody loved Pac. Pac stood for the truth. He stood for justice. He stood for everybody, equality wise or whatever. And then you had a nerve to smear his name and did Afeni. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
You know,
leave these people alone.
I don't understand this shit. It is. Hey, it is what it is. This is what people do and how they do it. Man.
But anyway, you know, like I said, dog, keep on roasting him, and you know what I'm saying? He always going to be prevalent in our lives because, you know, he bangs in my car all the time. So therefore, you know, salute Pop, salute Afeni, and you know, I'm talking about his, you know, daddy, whatever, his sister, all the family members. That nigga was a real nutcase. So therefore, how you gonna sit up there and tell you something that he keep on talking about that's not even real? You believe in your lies, nigga. You something's wrong with you. Very, very insane. Your gray matter is lost. You know,
you're
don't be too light, boy.
You're 100% right. He actually believes that shit that he's this coming out of his mouth. He believes that shit.
That's a male groupie right there for Pac. You know what I'm saying? You know these Negroes be in love with something they can't never have. And the man is not here to speak for himself too. Come on now.
Yeah, you
leave the man alone. You know what I mean? So therefore, like I said, on your thing, the spiritual world is real. So therefore, whatever you put out here in this presence, that's what you're gonna get back. So I'm out. You know, West Side for life. So therefore, real. You know, you know what I'm saying, my peoples or whatever. I listen to you all the time. Stay on these people's asses because they really don't understand the facts are what they are. The facts are the matter. And I'm gone.
Thank you, sister, for calling in. Peace and love.
Okay. Bye-bye. And like.
Y'all know what? This is what's up, y'all. How y'all like my new chair? This motherfucker is comfortable. I like this new chair. It's beautiful. Now, ladies and gentlemen, anybody else want to call in? I'm going to punch in the number. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to punch the number in. Okay. There we go. Bam. 313-355-2479. If anybody wants to call in, please call in 313-355-2479. Hey, you know what? I'm J Lamb. I'm going to always represent because the 313 Live Show, if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? Who else going to do it? One day, y'all going to see D Block. Y'all going to log in one day, right? And D Block is going to be sitting right here on the screen, and he's going to be hosting this shit. And I'm just going to be sitting back chilling, drinking a glass of lemonade, and D Block is going to be on this motherfucker doing his thing one day. I would love to have one of my family members do a show with me. Know what I'm saying? I would love to have that happen. Call in and we do it. Fucking video chat, the Skype shit. We can do that shit, y'all. We gonna make this shit happen, and we gonna pop it off. Like I said, we finna take this shit to a whole nother level. It's going down. you know, a lot of people who ain't been doing this shit, they finna start doing this shit that we doing. Because we was here first. And that enough said. Enough said for real. Callers, anybody else want to call in? Call in. 313-355-2479 is the hotline number. You guys can call in. And it's on and popping. Real talk. Call in 313-355-2479. That's the hotline number. Oh, yeah. Hey, D Block make this shit pop off, y'all. If it wasn't for D Block, this should have been lost. It would have been lost. D Block, you know, it's like, yo, man, you got to step your game up. You got to do this, you know what I'm saying? And D Block, he got to send some more motherfucking backgrounds over, you know what I'm saying? You got to send, D Block, man, you got to send some tight backgrounds on over, you know. These motherfuckers is tight right here. But goddamn it, D Block, you know, we got to mix the flavor up on this shit. My way of seeing shit and your way of seeing shit. You got to send some more shit, D Block. You got to. Y'all want me to come back? I'm gonna do a show in black and white one day, y'all. Real talk. Let me call somebody right quick. Let's see what's going on here.
He did not like guns.
You know, fuck Malik Shakur. We done already had enough of his bullshit all goddamn ready. His shit is just it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, this shit is crazy. Let me see here. Let me see. Get this brother on the phone. Bam. Here we go. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm trying to get shit together.
Hello.
What up, Tanique? How you doing, brother? You good?
I'm all good, man. You got the best hand, man. What's going down?
You're live on the 313 Live show right now. That's what's going on, man.
On the hottest show there is.
Hey, man, I'm trying, man. Next to the Tanique Reviews TV show, that's what's going on.
So with the brotherhood, we on it.
Oh, most definitely. Yo, Tanique, what did you think?
Yeah.
What did you think about the motherfucking Malik Shakur debate? Me and his debate. What did you think about it?
Well, I thought, man, you shut him down completely. The fact of wearing the last name Shakur, I was almost upset because wouldn't no Shakur have hung up the phone and ran like no coward?
No.
No Shakur. I tried that on set. It wouldn't happen. The fact that he ran and just hung up the phone and didn't put up any defense on anything that you or Gab was asking him says everything. Everything. You know, you said, look, I did my research. You said, look, I did my research. I got my text messages. I can prove what I'm saying. And he just sat there and didn't say nothing. Gab had to plead with him to defend himself.
And he wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it. He hung up the phone.
Man,
I mean, I never seen nothing like that before. And then he wearing the last name Shakur, and we know they fighters. I mean, they're just fighting. Even if they're wrong, they ain't backing down.
No, ain't no Shakur would have backed down. If anything, a real Shakur would have took my ass to the bank and back to the bank again.
Exactly, and that showed that something was wrong with that dude right then and there, man. He didn't even try to put up a defense for what he said, like you brought it. You was on another show, and you was right. He tried to deny it. He was on another show, and you made some sensational allegations. And this is what he said, not you. You didn't say it. He said it, and you're trying to get him to back up what he said, and he won't do it.
And I don't understand that for the life of me. Why would you sit up and, you know, make all these false accusations and none of this shit is true? I don't understand it. I don't.
You know what? I got to understand it over the past year. Just like certain idiots make false accusations about Reggie Wright Jr. Because when Reggie didn't know about this, you know, that he didn't know what was really going on. So all kind of allegations and lies were made about him. Okay, they don't think people gonna do nothing. And when Reggie Wright finally got on YouTube to address it, they all ran. Yeah. You see, the Shakurs ain't gonna say nothing. They're not saying anything. They're not defending anything. And so people can come out and say what they want to. They're just not going to be involved.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Like I say, this is. I got the strap on his ass. That is what I did.
Hey, the part that cracked me up when you say he was in the mental institution. Oh, he said it was the mental institution. He's like, I was in a mental institution. You said he was in a mental institution. He said, I was in a mental institution.
Nah, not Tanique. You gotta get him. You gotta get him, Tanique. Somebody want me to say the voice. Somebody want me to say how I used to say Tanique. Somebody said, say it, real. Okay, I'm gonna say it for old time's sakes. Tanique. Tanique. Tanique.
Man, you did a mental institution. I was in the mental institution. Yeah, I was cracking up, man. You and Gab. Gab was good, too. I like the way you held up Gab, too. And, Gab came back at and redeemed himself.
Yeah.
People need to give it to Gab that he redeemed himself, and he put that guy, put him on blast and let him know that you appreciate him coming out on the Gab and Sam show and lying like that. I thought Gab did a wonderful job.
Oh, yes.
With letting the audience know that this guy tried to pull the wool over his eyes. That was so cool.
And you're right. You know what? Gab is 100 for what he did, because I gave Gab a lot of credit and much respect, because Gab is not lying. Gab videos, each one of those videos was over 50,000. Over 50K view. So Gab seen that this was some bullshit, and he yanked the videos down. That said a lot about who Gab really was by doing that. It's a lot of motherfuckers that will not do that. There was this in it just for the money. And say,
But atheists like me.
That's right. That's my radio. Sorry.
Yeah, and they would say, they would be for the money and the money only. You know what I'm saying? So Gab, right. I salute Gab for that, for real.
It shows the kind of man that he really is. That he's in this for legitimacy, and that's what I admire the most. He really did redeem his show, his credibility, and your credibility and stuff speaks, volumes. And you did too. I mean, you really asked them straightforward. All they needed was an answer, and he wouldn't answer any of them. He was just. I think he was shocked. It was short time or something.
Mm-hmm.
It would, and the question you asked were his own questions.
Yeah, you know what? The niggas, I can't even really say too much about this Malik fucking Shakur guy. Malik. I'm not even gonna call him Shakur. His name is just Malik. Do not call that motherfucker Malik Shakur. Just call him Malik. That's all.
Maybe these people just want some attention or something of that nature. Because I was saying that we got to watch out for a lot of these clickbait people who are seeking fame.
Yeah.
And fortune off Tupac's name.
Mm-hmm.
And we see that they just not white. There's a lot of people
Black.
who use Tupac to build their channels and stuff like this. I'll tell people this.
Mm-hmm.
That, okay, we've been in this game for a minute, for a long time. Me and you, Gab and Sam, Lay Legend. Lay Legend say he God. Hello, God, if you listen. Okay.
I don't play that. I don't play that God shit. It's only one God, and that's the God upstairs.
Wait a minute. There are many gods. There ain't but one. There's only one Jesus. But we ain't going into religion.
Okay.
But here's what I'm saying. We've been in this for a while, and I would warn people: anybody that ain't got no subs, they under, I would say 5,000 subs. Don't even listen to them anyway. Now, if they honest and they telling you they're trying to build a channel, you can restrict them because they're trying to build a channel and they're giving you information. But I'm talking about people who you don't even know. They're using computers to say what they want them to say. This is the new thing now. I want y'all to listen to me. They are putting up information and there's some kind of stupid computer that can't even quote people's names and stuff, and it's speaking for them because they don't want you to know who's behind it.
Right.
But if you listen carefully, you'll know who's behind it. So if they don't have over 5,000 subs, they lying. They just trying to build a channel for money, trying to build an audience, and then later on they're going to change to something else. We ain't never changed, none of us. We all have stayed right where we are in Tupac in some fashion. Live, dead. We still on the same thing. Biggie's death. We're still faithful, digging information out the country, in the country, looking for anything we can. We've stayed the same, and our audience is way up there, and it's going to take you a while to build that kind of confidence in people. So
true.
Watch out for these people with these under 1,000 or 1,000 subs. They're just trying to build some kind of following so they can start doing some focus or something like that, man. That's all it is.
That's all it is. But you know, hey, let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Let them keep on biting iron dick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they doing. That's all they doing, man. Come
He couldn't even present one picture. Like a picture. How about that? Show me a picture of you and Mo praying together. I got pictures of all my cousins, at least one.
Mm-hmm. I even said just show a picture of your father with his brother Matulu Shakur. That's all you need to show me is that. Every man got a picture with his brother. Every man. I know. Exactly. So get the fuck out of here with that. When I'm just telling him, get the fuck out of here and going on back and crawl up under a rock, motherfucker. That's all.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly my point. Because that was a great interview. I really dig the brotherhood and how y'all handled that. I mean, it was presented. I mean, in a way where he had plenty of time to think. He just couldn't come back with anything at all. Period. I mean, he just had nothing. I guess nobody ever called him back to question what it is he said. The show he was on was called the Ray Show, whatever that means. The Ray Show. That was the name of that show. And that guy had, I mean, close to 300,000-400,000 people that had hit that show for these sensational claims about Michael Jackson, about Minister Farrakhan, about Tupac. He's supposed to learn all this hanging out with Tupac.
But and here's the thing, that he got that guy in so much trouble, and I don't understand why that video is still floating around, why they haven't gotten rid of it, because it was all bullshit. And Malik know that it was bullshit that he fed that man, like he tried to come and feed that same bullshit to Gab. Real talk. But Gab, Gab had a team on his side. It's like, nah, Gab, we can't let you go out like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm surprised the niggas in Baltimore let him get away with that too, especially saying that that's one of Tupac's home. I'm surprised that they let him get away with that. Cause them guys don't play, man.
No, they don't play. But it's some crazy shit, Tanique, man. Me and you, we gotta drop something soon, man. Me and you, we gotta, cause me and you, we always working. So me and you gotta put something together, soon. Like real soon this weekend, and just surprise the people and do something for our audience. You know what I'm saying? Which is our family. We got
definitely, man. Definitely, I'm all with it. Count me in, man. Anytime you need me, I'm here.
Man, I appreciate you, brother, and thank you, man, for even answering the call. I'm gonna take a few more calls and I'm gonna wrap this shit up, brother.
Thank you for having me, real. I'm out.
Always, brother. It's a pleasure always having you. So do anybody else want to call in? Anybody else want to call in and, just touch down on any of this shit? Do anybody want to call in? Who wants to call in? 313-355-2479. So all I need you to do is you can call in and say what's on your mind, what you want to talk about. Oh, y'all don't. Baltimore Greg said, man, we don't see that nigga like that. Baltimore Greg, why don't you call in, goddammit, Baltimore Greg? Why don't you get your ass on this phone, Baltimore Greg, and call in and say what's up. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Unknown caller calling in. Let's see what's going on with that. Unknown caller.
Neil.
Yo, what up? Where you calling from, caller, and what's your name?
What up, Well? What's going on, Well? This is Neil, man.
What up, Neil?
What's going on with you?
Oh, you know me, just
what's going on, family? Yo, man, I'm enjoying the interviews, and yo, shit, yeah, you off the chain, cousin.
Oh man, I'm just trying to keep it 100. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less.
Nah, nigga, you're doing a great job. Keep being real, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of frauds and shit out here. Everybody want to be, you know what I mean, connecting themselves to Tupac and all that. But, you know, the family, we see through that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. What was even your thoughts on this asshole? What was your thoughts, brother?
Oh man, you know when I heard the interview, I'm laying in the bed and shit watching TV. Then I seen the shit pop up, so I pulled it up, look at it. I support y'all channel, so I'm checking this shit out, right? And I'm sitting there, and I'm listening to the interview, and I'm like, nah, this nigga sitting here lying like a motherfucker. You can hear it all in his voice. He breaking up every time you ask the man a question. He ain't know what to say, so he was trying to think of the answers that he had before. You feel what I'm saying? So then as I'm sitting there and I'm listening, I said, yeah, this nigga's a fugazi. He's fugazi. And then when the shit was funny when my man Gab said, hey, yo, are you Tupac's cousin? That shit was funny as hell to me, man. Because the man ain't had no answers, man, but he said he was. But, you know, like you said, any nigga that got the last name Shakur, they assume everybody want to tie themselves with the Shakur family. And that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I support the team. I'm happy y'all brothers came together as one nation, the brotherhood, stronger than ever. And all them cocksuckers that's trying to stop something, that niggas fall back, because these brothers is going to survive through all the turmoil and all the bullshit that's going on, man. So, family, y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. You know what I mean? What up with the big homie Reggie?
No doubt, baby. I appreciate you. Reg's around. You know, me and Reg's gonna get together and put something together. He been busy, I've been busy, you know. So we gonna get shit together.
No doubt.
All right, fam.
No doubt, nigga. I'm happy you got the phone call, man. You the first one with the phone, man. Every time when you do a live joint, I always put something in there for niggas, you know what I mean? So y'all can just look at something. Y'all might want to pull something out of there. What happened to the 313 live show, fam?
Oh,
after dark.
Oh, we working on that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to bring us some females and regular females. You feel me? So it is something.
Yeah, no doubt.
Darren Johnson said
I'm the brother that said that to you. You know what I mean? When we were sitting there one day, we was live. I was like, yo, you should name your shit the 313 Live After Dark shit.
I remember
you know
that.
What I mean?
I remember. Oh, I remember.
Yeah, and then we ran. Y'all was running with it for a while. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, yo, everybody come support the 313 Live show, you know, because I feel that's another branch of the show. You feel what I'm saying?
Most deaf.
You know.
Most deaf.
I'm always checking, man. I'm a big supporter of y'all boys. So y'all keep doing your thing, man. One love, man.
One love. I appreciate you, fam.
I'll be calling you. All right, fam.
No doubt. Okay. Nah, so Darren Johnson, he is a Shakur. He may be delusional. Stopping the hustle. That's the problem. Everybody's trying to hustle. We don't need nobody hustling off of this man's name. Real talk. Okay? Well, Ernest Washington, if you was listening, I'm not finna go back and talk about it again. So what you're going to have to do, Ernest Washington, is you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to listen to the whole thing over, and you'll hear me talk about that and chop it up. Everybody that was here, they heard it. So you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to watch it. I know you was bullshitting Darren Johnson. Come on, man. You family. Okay, let's get somebody else up in here. Okay.
Call from
More Gregor.
What up? Who is this and where you calling from?
Man, it's Baltimore Greg, man.
What's up, Baltimore Greg? Now, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I got to put Baltimore Greg ass on the spot. Baltimore Greg is the one who brought Malik Shakur into the fold.
I definitely did. I'm guilty as a motherfucker of that. I ain't even gonna lie. I was definitely guilty of that. I'm gonna take them pancakes and run with it.
But nah, you know what, Greg? When you was listening to the interview, man, and that nigga said that I was never in a mental institution. I don't recall that, no recollection of that. What went through your mind?
Well, when I talked to, all right, so I'll give a brief summary of everything real quick so everybody know where we stand.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Rel been talking for months, back and forth. Me and Gad from the same city. Me and Gad cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the interview popped up online, I'm the one that found the interview, and I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we all love Tupac so much.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Anybody?
Hold that thought 1 second. Angry Mountain, whatever your name is, whoever told you that they know the person that cremated Tupac is a goddamn lie. That man is dead. He was an old man. That motherfucker's been dead for a minute. So sorry to bust your bubble. Your people lied. Go back to the story, my brother. Go ahead. I'm listening.
See, yo, that's what I mean. Yo, any way that we, as advocate Tupac fans, can be in touch with this man, we willing to grab a hold of it. Like the young lady said, it's a lot of people that just want to be close to him. Well, she said it in so many words. And just as a person, because Tupac touched us with his music so mentally and physically, you could feel his pain, what he was going through. So when he died, it was like a family member died. And I know for me, I was on a block. I never forget this shit. My homegirl was like, yo, you look like you just lost somebody that you really knew. Because I was so depressed when he got shot. So anytime somebody run across or just happen to say, yo, I know I did this or do that, that's why we all ears to this show, to Reggie's show, the Gab show, because we trying to absorb all the information, because this information wasn't out here 10 or 20 years ago. So when you get it and you hear it, you like, oh, shit. You know, Rel told me something today with what you did, Rel. You told me, like you told me motherfucking Mopreme's real name, and I didn't know about him being on that song. And as an advocate fan, what I tell you, I was like, damn, bro, I'm mad as shit at myself that I didn't know that. You know, so anytime you hear information or you hear somebody that was close to him, you're going to absorb that. So when Malik came across my desk, I was like, that dude, I called Gab at like 7 in the morning. He hit me back. I was like, bro, it's a dude online saying that he's Tupac's cousin. He did a good interview. I can't take that away from him the first time, because information is power, knowledge is power. I ain't no knowledge of him, so this fresh to me. So I'm like, oh shit, yo, you should talk to him and see what's good. So he talked to, I got in contact with him. Dude hit me back, and Malik, and I'm like, damn, you know, we from Baltimore, dude. My man do a YouTube show. This would be great if you could bring it to all his subscribers. So he put it down. He got in contact with it. The world famous interview was done. Me and Gab talked back and forth through the interview. But one thing I just want your listeners to definitely know is that when I talked to him between interviews, remember, Gab broke the interviews up. So every time that he put out an interview, I was talking to Malik for 2 hours or an hour on the phone, talking about different things about the interview. So he told me, I was like, well, you know, dude, it's funny because I was like, a lot of people aren't going to believe you. And his exact words were, now, one thing I will give him this, yo, he is a smart motherfucker. He's very intelligent.
Yes, he is.
Don't get that twisted. Dude is a smart motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that don't mean he's not a fucking liar.
Right.
But he's definitely intelligent. Some of the smartest motherfuckers in this world are straight cold-hearted liars.
Facts.
And this dude told me, he was like, well, that ain't nothing compared. I'm not worried about people not believing me. He said, but I know they really not going to believe me when they found out I was in a crazy house, a crazy home. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What you just say you was in a crazy? And he was like, yeah. He was like, Wow. I was like, well, I said, well, look, check this out. I'm not going to judge you, bro, because like I told Rel and I told Gab earlier today, I said, yo, people could be in them institutions for different shit. You can be in there and have a fucking mental breakdown and still be in a home like this. So it doesn't matter what you in there for. Well, sometimes it does, but for the overall part, they will put people in there for different reasons, especially in the 90s, because they didn't understand depression. They didn't understand a lot of shit that was going on, and they classified it just being crazy because they had no knowledge of it. And they didn't have enough information to categorize it like they do today. So when I talked to him, he told me that. And I was like, well, dude, look, if it ain't that much to me, if you tell Rel and them, you tell Gab, it'd sound better if you was to tell everybody ahead of time than for a motherfucker to come, because a motherfucker will dissect this interview and come back at you a couple years later and tear you up if you lie. He got quiet, and he said, his exact words was, I ain't worrying about that. I'm not worrying about that. But see, now this is the bad thing. when you sit up there and you ask him about that, I'm like, well, shit, I know what he great say. I know he great say he was in there because he told me, yo. He told me this shit. He told me that I knew that before Rel even said it. But when he said, "Ain't no institution," I wasn't in no institution. Everything that he ever told me went completely out the window.
Mm-hmm.
I had his number in my phone, and like I said, we was talking. He did true. He asked me for some money, which I thought kind of awkward, but I'm like, well, shit. All right, if you need money, bro, that ain't shit. I'll give you a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? I don't, look, when I give out family members money, I give it to them. I don't ask for that shit back. Because I know if you pay me back, and it's a little bit of money, you're going to come back. So it ain't no problem for me to give you a couple dollars. I'm not on no big stunt and shit. The whole fact to the matter is, if I can help you, I'm going to help. If you kill yourself, you kill yourself. Malik killed himself by compulsively lying, and he couldn't back nothing up. Now, Tanique was like, well, we surprised we ain't split his shit. Oh, we don't see that nigga like that. We don't catch him like that. And matter of fact, he so much bullshit when Gab caught him. Mm-hmm. Gab ain't even want to say nothing to him. And believe me, Gab is no sucker at all.
Right.
But that just goes to show you, Gab ain't even want to deal with the motherfucker.
Nope. That's
you know what I'm saying? He went by him by sheer coincidence and never wanted to deal with him. He was like, yo, and he was like, yo, I couldn't even believe that was him that I was looking at. Because the motherfucker don't look nothing like you would think he would look.
Mm-hmm.
But that just goes to show you, man, people so infatuated with Tupac, they're willing to tell you any motherfucking thing to keep your eye and your ears tuned to them just so they can have a piece of him. He has nothing to gain, nothing. Even if you was to say, let's do an interview. If you was to do an interview and pay him, who the fuck really going to pay for that information? They'd rather pay the family members who's closer to Pop than some guy who's making allegations. Yeah, you making crazy allegations, but he making allegations for free. Then he's saying he didn't know he was recorded. Bro, he told me on that phone that he did tell me he didn't know that he was being recorded. He told me that. I said, well, Malik, well, how did you know you did the interview? He said, I thought I was just talking to him. I'm like, bro, well, if you listen to that interview, the guy told you, thank you for calling into the radio station and giving it in. You had to know that. You had to know that. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that he telling me he caught backlash from the supposed family, some of the shit he was saying, that's why me and Gab was like, God damn, that shit is questionable. You know, hey, Dr. Core death is questionable. But once you break it down, the littlest things that's questionable about it can all be answered with simple fucking going back and fact checking and looking over things. From day one, Rap told me, I do not. He said, Greg, I'm going to tell you now, fuck him. I don't believe him. He said, it's nothing personal. There's no way I can believe him. And I called him all pop like, yo, you hear the interview with my son? He was like, man, I heard that shit. I was like, oh, this motherfucker, he great killer. He great killer move. He's like, nah, dude, I'm telling you, like, something ain't right about him. I've been saying this shit for day one.
Now, Baltimore Greg, why don't we also tell the people how you tried to give me that interview first, and I told you no, I didn't want to touch it. The nigga didn't sign. You tried to give him to me first. Remember that. You tried to give it.
I said, yo, I would like for you to interview him.
Yeah.
Right? But the only reason when you told me, yo, he's not right, I don't even want to fuck with. I said, well, yo, interview him then. Because I think he can go with you. And this is before I really knew him. I knew you, but I didn't know him.
Right.
But, you know, see, if y'all listen to that interview, and what y'all don't know, because Gab, he told me this. When he hung up that phone, he said, yo, Malik was trying to answer every motherfucking question after Rel hung up. And he like, no, nigga, how you gonna answer it now when I had the nigga on the phone? You ain't answer it. So that goes to show you that he didn't want to confront you because he knew you knew way more than what the fuck he did. And he knew that it's a good chance, man, this nigga just, all he gonna do is expose you. I can't run with that charade with him. See, that's why he didn't go forward with it. And see, when I asked you to do the interview the first time, you was like, man, I'm a buster nigga. And I was like, yo, won't you make sure you go back? And you was like, it ain't nothing to go back and fact check. I already know. You was like, Mo Preem personally told me, you was like, nigga, I will show you the text now. And I was like, oh, no, bro, I don't know. I gotta give it to you, yo. You was definitely on your shit, my brother. You definitely was on that.
Nigga, I was ready to bust his ass open then, and you was like, nah, then you gave that nigga the Gab, and then Gab took him on. And when Gab took him on, I was like, Gab, you know you just hurt yourself, man. I called Gab. And you know, Gab, Gab is a nigga that you can talk to. And Gab ain't one of them niggas that's, man, fuck you, you don't know what you talking about shit. He listened to everything I had to say, and he was like, Real, let me make a few phone calls real quick, right? And he made a couple phone calls. He talked to Money B, he talked to Mouse Man, and then he came back and was like, yo, Real, what you saying is some truth to it. And Gab went and pulled the shit right down. Real nigga shit, you know? And each one of them was over 50,000. Each one of them was over 50,000 views and growing.
Yo, when I first put them two on the phone together, this the funniest shit. I will never forget this. And Rel got on the phone and he was like, I said, yo, Rel, this, I said, yo, Gab, this Rel right here, yo. He said, yo. So, because Rel asked me to call Gab, let it be known that Rel reached out to me to get Gab. So when I for the first time, hold on, let me tell him this shit, yo. The funniest thing in the world. He said, yo, Rel, I heard you ain't like my man. I heard he ain't passed your cheese test. Yo, I fell out crying when Gab said that, talking about Malik. We all just laughed like, nah. You was like, nah, that nigga ain't passed the cheese test. He failed like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. That was, some crazy shit, man. But hey, man. Hey, you know what? But we learn from our mistakes, man, and we grow from them. Real talk.
No, that's this shit good for the community because what it does is it eliminates all the bullshit. Like you said, yo, for so many years, like Reggie said, I even talk to Reggie every now and then. I talk to Reggie a lot through Facebook, and like Reggie was saying, he said, yo, if all you had for all these years and everybody was so, looking for information, and they're always, damn, I wonder what happened that night when they went after the casino, what happened from when they left there until he got shot, and this answer was answered. But if somebody came up first and was giving you information that wasn't legit, you was tending to listen to that because that's all we had. So every time somebody says something, it's got to be fact checked. You see, niggas is bringing paperwork. Yes, now they not just going by what somebody said. You see how Malik came out there? You fact checked them,
right?
Yo, you killed them with the out. Yo, something that nigga told me that. Listen, I ain't really give a fuck about it because once I found out after Gab pulled the interview. Yo, I took Malik's phone number out my phone and I stopped answering his call, dude. Because look, I ain't got time, nigga, for you. Lying about that. I ain't no Tupac. Tupac is my dude. I fuck with Tupac. But if you can't, you know what I'm saying? If you want to sit up there and tell me you related to the, he told people that had he said that he just was Joe Blow or from anybody, hey, fine. I wouldn't have had a problem with him. Man, it would have been. But if you want to lie to me about who you are, that's telling me you don't like being the person that you are originally. The person that you are, you don't like being that person. So you're going to have to fabricate something to make yourself more better with accepting yourself. I can't fuck with that. Definition.
Right, so
I can't fuck. So that's why I cut him off.
You're right. And the Malik Shakur dude, man, he's just he want to be something that he wanted. He's not, and that's a fucking Shakur, and that's fucked up. Real talk.
Yo, he was really in a mental institution. Like, I burnt your phone up this morning.
Yeah.
I called you. I texted you. You called me back. I was on the phone. Missed your call. I hit you back like 3 times. Like, I ain't talked to Rel in a couple months.
Right.
I'm telling you, I was yelling like, nigga, you. I'm like, nigga, you trying to smile. Yo, he just answered that one. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, yo. I still would have believed some of this shit because what I'm trying to explain to y'all is when I talked to this dude, he was too convincing for you not to believe. It was little. I didn't know fucking and I apologize for that. Like shit, I'm ashamed of myself that I didn't know Mopreme real name was Maurice. I did not know that. He called Mopreme Maurice. That y'all, it might seem small to y'all, but I pay attention to detail. And so when if I miss detail, I'm upset about. Damn, I can't believe I missed that shit. But this is what I'm telling you. So when he addressed him as a family member, if you have anybody like my cousin, he one of the top-rated producers in the city.
Mm-hmm.
I don't address him by his fucking producer name. I address him by his government name. But if you or somebody else name, they're gonna address him by his producer name.
Right.
So that's just going to sound that I do know him. Just like that's just to tell me little detail shit like that. Where though it might seem frivolous, because see, Rel was brought in it where as though he knew off top. As soon as he heard about it, he called, fact checked it, boom.
Mm-hmm.
He knew that it was. See, that I didn't have that opportunity, just like a lot of us did. So don't be mad at yourself, nigga. If you think like, damn, I fall for it. Now, instead, you didn't have the information that say Rel had beforehand to fact check it. We didn't have that. So yeah, a lot of us fell for the shit. That don't make you stupid. It just means that you didn't do like Rel always say, yo, you ain't do the homework.
Facts.
That's cool. You know, we see who yo is. That's cool with me. I'm like, well, fuck it, man. Everybody, a lot of these niggas out here claiming to be somebody they not being. Whether it's indirectly or directly. That nigga just have to be direct with. But it's a lot of these niggas out here that's faking the motherfucking phone, acting like they more than they fuck they is. And they not that.
Facts.
They not that. And the nigga who you think that ain't that, he probably is that.
Oh, there you go.
And if you can't understand that, you just a fuck nigga. You ain't in the right spot. You don't belong around the same type of people that you probably even been around.
Most definitely.
There's a lot of people that, man, they not who the fuck they claim to be. Listen, man, I work with I'm a 9-to-5er. I work with these motherfuckers every day, black and white.
Mm-hmm.
I work with some poor white boys that you really not even know that they be like nigga. But we see you, hey, blood, what's going on, homie? What's up? And you would never know.
That's a mouth blew out.
Yeah, bullshit. People not always who they claim to be. Everybody put a mask on in the morning. Might be a little bit of a mask or a whole lot of a mask, but everybody put some type of mask on.
Okay.
This shit just got peeled and peeled off.
Okay.
So I'm not surprised about that shit. Half these niggas out here, man, you gotta watch people, man, who you deal with, who you talk to, and who you around. Don't watch them. They gonna get exposed.
Facts. Well, Baltimore Greg, man, thank you for calling in, brother. We finna get another caller to call in, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
All
right.
313 baby. Nice, baby. Y'all be easy.
All right, now, baby. All right. One.
All right, nah.
All right, one.
Peace.
Yo. That was Baltimore Greg, ladies and gentlemen. Baltimore Greg is the guy who brought Malik Shakur into the fold. Baltimore Greg tried to give Malik Shakur to me first. I didn't want him. I just knew he wasn't real. He just wasn't real. What's up, Tony Cole? Call in. Tony or Pretty Face. Why don't one of y'all call in? 313-355-2479. One of y'all call in. We got the dudes to call in. Get some of these pretty ass ladies to call in. Monique called in with her pretty self. Can we get some more pretty women to call in? We want the ladies to call in. We want you ladies to call in and converse with us. You know what I'm saying? Or Miss Game Smasher. You know what I'm saying? No, Maurice Williams. His last name is Williams, not Hardy. What's up, man? Yeah, I tried to handle him, dog. Tried to handle him much as I could, but hey, I didn't even want the interview. What's the name tried to give me that dude months ago? I didn't want to touch him. I didn't want him. For real. I just didn't want him. You know, nothing personal towards the dude, but I just didn't want to fuck with him. And that's real talk. I just didn't want to fuck with him. I knew it was some bullshit in the game, how he was, you know, talking about Pac, talking about Pac's mom and all that good shit, man. I didn't want it, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want that to ruin my relationship, possibly, you know, with the family. So it is what it is. Yeah, ladies, call in, ladies. Don't be afraid. 313-355-2479. Call in ASAP. ASAP. Call in 313-355-2479. That was funny, real. His long pauses after the questions, full of shit. All day long. Nice to see you, Gab. See you and Gab get together, straighten that out. Yeah, you know what? Me and Gab, we talk every day on the phone, every day, every other day we on the phone. Me and Gab always, you know, thinking of some shit, thinking of a master plan. So, you know, that right there, it had to happen, and, you know, we put it together and we made it happen. Because that's what we do. So y'all check Game Pete Move, y'all. It's been real. I gave y'all an hour and 31 minutes of my time. And I'm about to bounce and roll up out of this motherfucker. And possibly, you know, me and Reggie might get something going on tonight. See if he got some shit. The rest is history from there. And we good. We're going to be great. Yeah, great. I got text messages and shit. Y'all know how they go. Yeah. Been on too long. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you. And I want to give a special thank you to all my haters, aka fans. You motherfuckers know you are fans, but you want to hate something or somebody, so I let you hate me, but I know you are my fan. It's all good. Don't reject me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Just love me. Just love me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Just love me. I know you motherfuckers love me, because guess what? Every time y'all see that live in 313, y'all motherfuckers always fucking clicking on to watch. Or if you don't watch the live and you catch it later, you motherfuckers click on just to watch to hear what I have to say. And then you guys go in and leave comments. I love that shit. I love it. Or you go to your whack ass YouTube channel that has a couple hundred subscribers or 17 subscribers, and you talk about me. That's a great thing. I love that. You giving me shine on your shit. Listen, do y'all know how many motherfuckers back in the day when me and Lay Legend was beefing? Do you know how many motherfuckers would inbox me and say, yo, I found your shit because Lay Legend was dissing you, and so I clicked on your shit and started watching you, right? And they say, shit, nigga, your shit dope. Your shit is dope. Nigga, I'm fucking with you now. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that love. I appreciate it. And I love you guys. I love you fans. You undercover fans, I love you. Guess what? I told you motherfuckers last year, I'm not going nowhere. You look around next year this time, I'm going to be right here, bigger, better than ever. Look at me. Look at my graphics. Just look at this shit, right? Just look at me. Look at everything is great. Everything is good. And I'm going to stop in a minute. I'm going to stop using the webcam, and I'm going to hook up the 4K camera. So won't nothing be cut out. Everything will be good. You guys are going to get some shit coming. Real talk. And you see the equipment keep getting better. Equipment keep getting better and better and better, and investing money into the equipment. That's what all you whack ass YouTubers, you know, that ain't got shit going for yourself with a couple hundred subscribers and sitting in your closet. This is what you motherfuckers need to do. Invest in your shit. When you invest in your quality and shit, motherfuckers will start fucking with you, bust ass nigga. And stop sucking niggas' dicks and put niggas' shit in your title to get niggas to come and watch your shit, you fag. That's you building your shit up off of another nigga's name, you faggot. And that's cool. Shots fired, motherfucker. Shots fired. Real talk. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out of this motherfucker. I'll fuck with y'all later on tonight.